Hey there, today the moon goes into Virgo, where we shift gears into rolling up our sleeves, getting hands on, and attending to the details of perhaps something that has been put in motion through this week with the Leo moon for the last couple of days, and it continues in Leo until going into Virgo in the afternoon. It's going to vary, of course, according to your time zone. Let me see if I can get you the time. It is 3 o'clock p.m. That is Pacific time, so 6 p.m. Eastern is when the moon goes into Virgo. So we still have that Leo energy for a good chunk of the day today. And then as it goes into Virgo, a couple hours later, we have the exact third quarter square. Has been a long moon cycle. Feels like it's been a long moon cycle, but we're 3/4 of the way through as of later in the day on Friday. And I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Friday, November 22nd, with the third quarter moon and the moon going into Virgo after spending a good chunk still in Leo. So as we think about we're still doing that work of self-expression that I was talking about yesterday and the day before, the need to be authentic, the need to move forward on creative projects, to take action steps that move something forward in terms of expressing yourself and being who you are in a way that is sharing with the world, right? You have light and you are meant to shine that light in the world. So, what are you passionate about? What gets you excited? What makes you happy? What's fun for you to do? And thinking about how you can put more energy, more effort, more of yourself into developing that. And with the energy of Mars and Leo, we want to take some action steps, some finding some courage to be our own advocates and prioritize what is important to us and the power of being who we are as individuals in our own uniqueness. So we're doing that Leo work today, and then with the shift into Virgo again, 3 o'clock Pacific time, um, we have this shift in energy, getting a little more grounded, getting more tangible, getting more like, okay, what is this going to look like? How do we do the work? What are the details that need to be attended to? And so Leo has that energy of just, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to put it out there, splash the paint on the canvas. And then Virgo, the Virgo moon brings in that element of, I splashed the paint on the canvas. What do I need to fix about it? What do I not like about the way it's splashed out there, right? How can I fine tune who I am and what I'm doing and who I'm being in the world and what I'm putting on my canvas in terms of having that critical eye to say, here's what could be better about that. Here's how I can, and think of Virgo as playful. Virgo gets a bad rap for being critical. And so it's a place where we can be hard on ourselves because we can see what we don't like. It's like, I wish I had done that differently or better somehow. But instead, if we can think of it as being playful, oh, what if I were to move this over here? Or what if I were to take my paintbrush and adjust this stroke over here or this color over there? And so really the way that, maybe a child plays in a sandbox and gets really engaged in what it is they're shaping out of that sand. You can just feel it, right? How much a child can get focused on what they're doing and seeing exactly what needs to happen and moving things around and shaping and creating and playing all the while. So think about your own creative projects, your development of yourself, your self-expression, who you're being in the world as being playful, having fun, trying different things, seeing what needs to happen and doing that. And that pleasure that comes from really engaging with your creations, whether it is art or something else you're doing in the world, right? Maybe it's a spreadsheet. Maybe it's something that you are writing or communicating. Maybe it's your way of sharing information in a conversation. It could be anything, but the point is to notice like what you liked about that, what you didn't like about that, what you want to try differently, and have that playful spirit with the Virgo energy. Noticing any places where you might feel critical or hard on yourself and asking, how can I shift that, reframe that to something that feels more light, playful, and open. And that's part of our task with Pluto in Aquarius. Um, and then with the square third quarter moon is a square of the moon to the sun. So we have something pushing us. So we feel some pressure. We feel a need to get on it. And that could show up in terms of a critical eye or a critical voice. But I urge you again not to spiral into self-doubt or being hard on yourself, and instead shift gears, because that's part of what the invitation or the challenge of that third quarter moon is. It's saying, how can you reframe this? How can you see it differently in ways that are more empowering, more supportive of developing your own sense of self and that uniqueness of your self-expression and who you are? So that's how you could think about the energies for today. And then over the weekend, the moon continues in Virgo, where we will do this work, right? Roll up our sleeves. And again, thinking about it in terms of how to play, how to have fun with making it better, with shaping things the way we want to see them become. So think about that. And thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear how this feels for you, what you notice. We are, of course, 3/4 of the way through the Scorpio moon cycle. So we're in the last week here of this transformative, deep moon cycle that is helping us get in touch with where our power really lies. And so again, looking at that in a deeper sense and asking yourself these deeper questions about who you are and how you can participate to make the world a better place. All right. Thanks again. I'm Marina Orms. You can learn about me and how to work with me, maybe book some time to find out where Pluto is in your chart and what it means for how to think about this time and your own process. Check it out, astrologyheals.com. And thanks for being here with Astrology for Unshakable Self-Care. Thanks for subscribing, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.